Hello and welcome to Simply Shev, where we talk about all things natural hair, including my own natural hair journey, styling ideas, DIYs, and so much more to help you grow your natural hair long, healthy, and strong. In today's video, I will be talking about how to regrow our edges if we've suffered damage. I have created a video similar to this in the past, but it was more centered on postpartum hair loss. And this one is just about how to regrow your edges, just if anything's happened to them. So just want to say welcome back to my channel. So great and glad to have you around here, glad for your support. So in this video, I'm also going to be retwisting my hair. So this video will be part of the twisting for hair growth playlist. Do go ahead and check that out, where I show you how you can grow your hair in twist on just your natural hair. So my own edges have been through quite a lot. As I said, I've created that one showing you in that video how much hair I lost. Recently, up to about 8 months ago, I also had a period of time where I lost quite a bit of my edges, and I will insert a picture so you can see what it looked like even 8 months ago. And it's been growing back, as you can even see in this video, as I cornrow the edges of my hair. It's really growing back and it's getting better. It still needs treatment and to be handled delicately, and so I thought I'd just put together these tips in this video just to help you if you're also having a problem in this area. Once again, these tips are general tips and can probably be used in other areas of your hair, not just your edges. So first of all, what's the causes? What could be the reason why you're having thinning edges? First reason, and for a lot of us, is that we are wearing protective styles that are too tight. And so these, such as box braids, ponytails, hair buns, and slicking them back too much and actually constantly wearing that style can be a major cause, of that happening. And if those styles are too tight and pulling on your edges, it can severely damage them. So wearing your hair too often without letting your scalp breathe as well can be a reason why your hair could be thinning, or you could be having loss at the edge of your hair. So I want to say, if you are going through this at the moment, it's nothing to be embarrassed about, especially if it is around postpartum shedding or you are going through a period of stress. Just do try to find out the reasons why it's happening and deal with that, what it is. What you don't want to do is just to ignore the problem and make it get worse. But certainly some of these tips will help you to regrow if you're having problems. If you are sleeping on, cotton and those type of absorbent material without covering your hair, then you might also be experiencing hair loss. And I would say if you're constantly sleeping in just the one side of your hair, you might notice that that side is more thinner than the next side. So you want to consider changing your pillowcase to something that's a lot, silk or satin, that's going to help you with the problem. You want to take a break probably from some of the styling tools that you're using if that's causing the breakage. If you are straightening your hair on a consistent basis, or you're blow drying your hair on a consistent basis, it could be that those also contributing to your hair loss. So you probably want to also stop the edge control and other alcohol based products that could also be causing damage on your edges. Once again, it's to find out the reason why it's happening. If you are not doing any of these and it's still happening, it might be that you go and check out what's going on internally, speak to your doctor or dermatologist. It could be that there's something other going on. Once again, do check out that video. It's got other tips and suggestions there, and this one will just be an addition to it as well. Just want to say, hit the subscribe button if you've not done so. It would really mean a lot to me and this growing YouTube channel. So those are some of the possible reasons why you could be having loss at the edges of your hair. Once again, there is postpartum shedding as a reason, but I do have a separate video on that, so you want to check that out if you have just had a baby or had a baby a few months ago and you are experiencing hair loss, because it could be that you are in postpartum shedding. So how would you regrow back your edges? What have I been doing over the past 8 months to get my edges back? The first thing is water. I've talked about moisturizing on this channel, but one of the leading causes of hair breakage is that it's dry, it's brittle. So you want to make sure that you moisturize often, and I try to wet my hair now every day, every other day, not soaking wet, but making sure that it does have enough water in there. And I've been seeing a great difference in my hair. It prevents your hair from drying and the edges breaking off, and you can moisturize the edges with any natural oil. You can choose the oil. I have talked about castor oil on my channel, and I do have DIYs coming up. I've filmed a castor oil edge, edge booster, and I've got that coming up soon. So do look out for that video. We'll show you how I've incorporated some Aveda to use specifically for my edges. So to regrow your edges, you could also massage, simple massage. I've been, as I sit there, watch something or read something, I just pat on my edges or give it a good massage, and that will allow the blood to flow, into your edges and into your scalp and encourage growth. Once again, you can massage your hair with some oil. You could do that, for about 15 minutes about 3 or 4 times a week should do it, specifically on those areas that you're having problems. But you could just go ahead and give your head a full scalp massage. The massaging helps your scalp in order to stimulate the blood circulation and your hair follicles and help to promote growth. So something quite cheap and easy to do. I would say start with some scalp massage in those areas. The area that I'm cornering right at the moment is one of my problem spots, and it stemmed from when I had Ghana braids many years ago, and it's sort of like a permanent damage, but I'm seeing so much difference. As you can see, my hair, it's really growing back, and I'm conscious that the cornrows look quite tight, but they're really not. I never braid my hair tight, so I am actually holding the hair quite loose to do this, because I am conscious that I want my edges to grow back fully. Once again, do go ahead and hit the subscribe button, give this video a like, and leave me a comment down below if you've got any suggestions on how to regrow your edges. So just another way to regrow your edges, and what I've been doing over the year or so, is to just avoid any styles that are really pulling, such as crochet braids. And when you're installing your crochet braids, there are certain braid patterns that you can do that are more harmful than not. So certainly look at the braid patterns that you are using for your protective styles, and if it is a cause of it, try not to do that protective style. I've told you that I'm starting the protective style on my own hair, hence why you see me redoing this style. It's actually currently in, and I need to take it out. Comment below if you'd like to see me take this out, because it's literally what I need to do. I haven't been feeling great, so I don't know when it's going to come out, but I might film it, I might not. But this hairstyle has been in for now 4 weeks, and I've been refreshing it over the weeks, and this is just a refresher of me just doing my hair, on my own natural hair, because that's what we want to do this year. We want to grow our natural hair long, healthy and strong, mainly doing our own hair. And once again, look out for the hair challenge. It should be out this week, just detailing what's going to be involved, and I just want as many of us to sign up as possible. I want to try and do at least 3 or 4 hair challenges this year to grow our natural hair. And you could also deep condition your hair more regularly if you're not currently deep conditioning your hair. Make sure that you sort of put that in, and it just helps to strengthen your hair and your edges overall and gives you more growth. Try to have a deep conditioner with as much natural ingredients as possible. You see me incorporate my Ayurvedas into most things that I do, and once again, I do have some DIY recipes for you coming up. I just got to edit those videos and get them out there, and it's lots of recipes, easy and cheap, because once you've got the Ayurveda herbs in bulk, it is quite inexpensive to show you. So do look out for those. And as you can see, my hair is actually doing quite well. The front, actually right at the front of my hair, is doing quite well. It always does, but I mainly have the breakage just above my ear, those 2 parts. But just like the crown doesn't break as much, but still I go ahead and I apply it to all of the sections of my hair, and also including my nape. So 3 quick things you could do from today that wouldn't cost you very much to grow your edges is to just put a bit more water on them, make sure they're not dry and breaking off. Also do a scalp massage and make sure that you are paying attention, especially to the areas that have experienced quite a lot of breakage or trauma, and just also try your very best to not do protective styles that is going to be pulling too much on that area, and maybe just leave it alone. Try to not be using the edge controls and so much, those things so much. Just finally, just try to use castor oil. Castor oil is great for regrowing your edges. Lots of testimonials here on YouTube, and certainly for myself, I can say that castor oil has made the best improvement on my hair. And I would say try to find Jamaican black castor oil, unfiltered, raw one, and that that will really help you. So I say thank you so much for watching my channel, for checking out this video. Do go ahead and subscribe, hit the like button, check out all my playlists on how to grow your hair, and I will see you in the next video. Have a blessed day.